Yesterday marked the 4th week of Season of the Deep, and as we continued our Season of the Deep narrative through the Methane Sea and to help enforce the bond between Asha and Sloane to find answers and secrets on the Witness, I wanted to tell you guys that a key discussion between the Drifter and Sloane might be a huge tease to what's beyond the final shape. We are going to talk about it, and then I will also talk about my theory on why I believe Bungie's heading to what I would say is its new saga right after the final shape. But I would also encourage all of you to let me know your thoughts, and please be sure to subscribe as we're trying to get to 30k. But other than that, let's get right into it. Now, each week in Season of the Deep, after you finish Salvage and Deep Dive, you usually witness a conversation between two big characters in the story, and then you go and see Asha and Sloane to see what they have to say for the said week. Now, this week, we saw the Drifter and Sloane talk about their past, and more specifically, about Drifter's encounters of things beyond our solar system. And I believe this is a huge tease. I'm going to play this little segment, and then we're going to talk about it.
This is awful.
Sure is. You ever been outside of Seoul?
Never had a reason to.
Can't say I recommend it. Saw some stuff while I was out there. Bad stuff. A world colder than you can imagine. Creatures that suppressed the light. My crew... Let's just say we wore out our welcome. Creatures started closing in. Trigger fingers got itchy. Some of us froze to death. A lightless, final death. The others... they didn't go so quiet. Not until I shut them up. Not sure how long I stayed after that. Had to mod my ghost to survive. Used the parts from... I did what it took to get off-world. And now I'm here.
Now, there's two threads I want to pick up on, one being outside our solar system, and two being the creatures that the Drifter saw. So, I gotta say this, with every opinion in mind, I feel like after the final shape being done, we're gonna go outside the solar system. And there might be more stories to tell here, but I feel like Bungie's looking for that clean slate to really show that they can be as creative as they possibly can, and they don't really need to follow what our galaxy really is realistically in real life. Maybe they can really go off and do any destination, any story of their choosing, but be even more creative than just picking a location that we have, if you look at a solar system map. Now, obviously, that's just my opinion, and you can have different opinions on it, but looking at that from, a good standpoint and starting a new saga, it would be great, and it would be evolutionary. Obviously, we've been in the same solar system since Destiny 1 if you've been playing, and I feel like the Light Dark Saga truly, started here. For us, at least, we were resurrected in the Cosmodrome. Shouldn't we have the story end off on Earth or in the Traveler? I don't really know the destination for the final shape. It's still very unsure to many, and it might be like some time vortex, time valley. I don't really know, and who knows what it's going to be, but I don't think it will be anything beyond our solar system. I think Bungie's waiting until the new saga. And with that being said, the creatures that the Drifter saw seem to be very dangerous beings, almost somewhat similar to maybe the Ephelion, which was a race that has been, hinted at since Forsaken, and is one of those secret beings that we haven't saw yet but are very frightening. And I feel like Bungie has also been waiting on that idea to add an entire new enemy race in the new saga, and I think it would be even more awesome for Bungie to put that in that new solar system if we go discover. It's not saying that I don't think Bungie will make a new race for Final Shape. I don't think it will happen, but it would be pretty cool. It'd be very surprising if it did happen. But I think Bungie wants to save a lot of those big things for the new saga. It needs to have a really good clean slate, and I don't think Bungie wants to do a half-baked thing that's going on with how the MCU has been. Now, you know, I don't know what Bungie plans to do for the new saga, but I gotta admit, guys, if that's going beyond our solar system and we would have dangerous creatures and dangerous combatants that frighten us like the Aphelion, or if the Aphelion does actually become something Bungie wants to put into the story more, we could be into something really crazy. And I feel like that's what Bungie wants to do. They want to have a cool story, and they want to start off fresh, and it's not so, let's just say, all over the place. Now, I don't know what Bungie's direction is, again, with the story, as it's really hard to imagine Destiny without the light and the dark as being the main threads of storytelling, and I cannot wait to see what they reveal on August 22nd. As they stated before, they will reveal the beyond of what Final Shape really is, so time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye, guys.